Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 2019. Why did I say the 2000 part? We know it's 2000, but why say it? I don't know. So I hope you guys will enjoy today's video. We are going to be doing a bit of harvesting, hopefully a bit of baling, and trying to figure out what the hell is up with this thing. Now, the reason I'm going to start off with this is because it's been bugging me the last little while, and I want to know if anyone else has the issue. Let's face it, if you haven't got this yet, you can buy it from Giant's website, but I think most of you know you can get it elsewhere. I didn't just say that, but you can. So this is unmodified, the one that they sent to me for the pre-release stuff. Now I'm going to put the cruise on and watch what happens when it gets to kind of 24-25 mile an hour. You see how it jumps? You look at the RPM and in a minute it'll do it. There you go again. Now this is a smooth road. Now when I first got this thing on this map, it would go up to 32 mile an hour and be fine. Now I did think maybe it's the maintenance thing on it. Well, if I open up the command console, you can see what I just did with the cheat mode enabled. So if we go +5, if anyone's wondering, this is what it looks like fully worn down. And it still does it. Which I'll just go down the road a bit. Bit slower acceleration, and give it a second and it will do it. There you go, there's the first bump, there's more. So we'll stop here and we'll put that and go to -5, and there it is, fully repaired, 100% repaired, and that's how it was when you guys I first showed you it. So I'm not too sure. I'm at the point of probably just going to reset it to the store and see if that happens. I've come across this in the past in previous versions of the game, and what it usually was almost like there was a work mode being put on it. You know, if any of you had the rollers in game in 17, the ones that could do fertilizer or cultivating and stuff like that, when they would come in contact with dirt and what they thought was fields, it would all of a sudden slap on the brakes effectively. That feels what it's doing, it really does. But anyway, that's enough of that crap. Maybe towards the end of the video we'll end up jumping into it and seeing if we can figure out what the hell's going on. So we've got the combine going. Go forward, and we are harvesting some barley. So along here we were going to be doing a couple of headlands and then moving on. Now something that I've got to talk about, because it was interesting conversation me and Sim were having on TeamSpeak a couple of days ago now. Well, actually, maybe yesterday. I think he was on. Yeah, yesterday. And he was saying that he's been sort of wanting to possibly shorten up videos, and he was telling me the logic behind that. And basically, it was bite-sized videos seem to be doing better on YouTube as far as I don't know if it's algorithms or whatever. And it's true, and I've noticed it more and more, especially what he said. How many YouTubers away from gaming, maybe a lot of you just watch gaming content, I myself don't, I watch a hell of a lot of real world stuff, cars, firearms, stuff like that. The firearm stuff is usually longer videos, but specifically some of the car guys I watch, their videos are usually anywhere from 10 minutes to 15 minutes long, bam, done. Sometimes they're longer than that, sometimes they're shorter than that. And it's bite-sized videos, they call it. Now, granted, these guys mainly do it as daily vlogs, and I can understand daily vlogs. You probably get a pain in the ass, so you're quickly just taking snapshots of your day and slamming it into a video and shipping it out the door to keep the algorithms happy. But it got me wondering, like, back in the day I used to do 15-minute videos, and that was it, bam, done. You think, with Farm Sim, even Sim said, like, the way I do my content, there's not a hope in how, and even I would argue anyone who does Farm Sim content or gaming content in general, what length of videos do you guys enjoy watching is what I'm going to throw out the question right there. Because to me, I personally, and the reason I made the videos 35 minutes long, I personally hate short videos. I don't care whether it's gaming, I don't care whether it's real life, cars, firearms, anything. If I've got a YouTube video on, for me personally, it's not a case of, oh, I've got 5 minutes, I'm just going to put a video on and watch that. No. I treat YouTube as a TV show for me. But the TV, I've not watched proper TV shows on TV for freaking years. So I like longer videos, but that's me personally, and that's why back in the day I went from 15-minute videos to the 35-minute. Granted, back then I didn't have the capability of uploading or doing longer videos, but now I do, so I do it. So that's my question to you guys. Long videos? Short videos? How long of videos do you actually enjoy watching? Because if you look at the, and of course you guys don't have access to this because it's on my end, but the average viewer duration, the farms and videos for me, they've sucked ass. They always have, much more than 5 minutes, but that's average view duration. I know there's many of you that do watch the full length of the videos, but taking an average of however many views these videos get now, people are only watching maybe 5 minutes. Right now it's been roughly about 10 minutes, I think. But that's not even half of the video. So if you're going off of that, okay, shall I make videos 6 minutes long? 10 minutes, 15 minutes long? It's like, you can't get enough done. Not unless you're going to do snapshots of farming. So, yep, I harvested, yep, cultivated, yep, done, and just rushing all over the place. Ah, and that's just some of that food for thought there on that one, guys. Your input on that one. Completely different from the live streams. And I'm noticing, I've got to say about the live streams, moving on to that topic now, that I have quite the backlog. So, a resurrection of the Landy Kid live channel is probably very imminent, because when I start doing that, yeah. Some of you that may be new, going, what is your second channel, what is it all about? You see many of these YouTubers that, or Twitch streamers predominantly, that have secondary YouTube channels to put up their live stream content. And the reason I was doing that instead of just uploading it to my main channel is predominantly backlog. I'll get a backlog going, and I don't want to dump them all up at once. That pisses me off when I see people do that, and I've unsubscribed from several channels in the past that have done that in one big lump, a crap ton of videos. When I do stuff like that, I try and space it out, so a few hours in between. I'm just trying to understand the fact that many of you have probably got quite a few people here subscribed to, so it's not flooding your inbox with just my videos or stream archives and stuff like that, just to be courteous. I don't like it, you guys probably don't like it. As a heavy consumer on YouTube, I kind of understand what people like and don't like. I like to think, and I just go off of what annoys me on YouTube for the most part. So that's why that channel's around. It hasn't had any content on there for a hell of a long time. We're almost up to 1,000 subscribers on there actually, which is kind of comical. 1,000 and then I can monetize it, which is what we're trying to do. I'm not gonna lie. Full transparency here. I don't want to hide behind what I try and do on the channel, on the YouTube channels. It's pocket money at the end of the day. Well, for me it's money, but eventually it'll be pocket money, and for many of your favorite YouTubers out there it is pure fun money, which is all good. Admittedly, I haven't gone through the comments to have a look to see about people complaining about the mic and the noise gate thing. The reason I've got the noise gate on is probably, as you can hear it, maybe in the background if I'm quiet very briefly. Maybe. I don't know how that did it, because the noise gate is kind of aggressive. The fan's on my laptop. This game is kicking the ass out of my laptop. So the fans come on pretty quick. They really do. And if it's warm in the room, that just makes it even worse. And in the winter time or the summertime, it won't be too bad because the AC's on and it's nice and cool in the house, but not right now. There's room. Just from the laptop, it's crazy. It's just one machine on and it gets hot in here. It really does. It's not like the central heating in the UK with a radiator in the room where you can just switch it off and bam, done. There's times where I've even thought if the room wasn't backing onto the neighbour's driveway, which is a pain in the ass, trust me, I would crack a window open and just let the cold air come in. And maybe it's something I should definitely consider doing while getting ready to stream and stuff like that. But it's just a faff in itself. Because that is why I haven't done it yet. So, hopefully you guys are enjoying farms. I'm not too sure what new mods are coming out. I get asked that question a hell of a lot. When are mods coming out? What new mods are coming out? It's like, I don't know. I don't know any more than you guys. Most of the time. Yeah, there's some stuff that I know that, of course, I'm just not going to tell you, but I don't know anything about mods. What else can we talk about? Seasons. Holy crap, seasons. That is something that I feel is way more further ahead than they told us about. I really do. The fact they've got the dirt on there, the snow on the ground already. I've got a hunch, and this is just a suspicion, and it's just me throwing out something that may or may not be right. I don't know this, but I just want to clarify. I may or may not be right. I got a feeling we may see it before Christmas. I really do. Or is what we were speculating on TeamSpeak. Maybe the big content patch that we get may have the season stuff in. And of course, if that's the case, then you guys on console will probably get it too. But it's good to see that return. I definitely look forward to playing with seasons. Added something extra to do, although it will slow the game down quite dramatically, which I don't know how I'll feel about that. This game's already quite slow as it is. It really is. I don't know why, but it does seem a lot slower paced. Maybe that's because I'm missing course playing GPS and stuff like that and having to do everything manually, is what I'm thinking. And something else we do need to do today is feed the horse some hay. We've got hay down, well, whereas over in those fields over there. Actually, damn it, see the building from over there. Just about over there. So we'll be bringing some of that down for the horse. I did its daily ride earlier. Now I've been putting off recording. I end up getting stuck on YouTube, and I'll probably only get one video recorded today because as of right now I want to go grab a shower, as I've seen a SpaceX launch goes up at 1:30, I think. So I kind of want to watch that. So this Monday stream may be slightly delayed because of that. We will have to wait and see. And as I said, ideally I want to get this baled. What I may end up doing is fast forwarding to another day, feeding the animals, all that good stuff, or the cows predominantly. Thinking about getting more cows in there. Also, I may look to see if it's possible to add a bit of slurry, because I don't think anybody's done any slurry work yet that I've seen in the game. Something different. Oh, I hope I get to the end of this row. Oh, I hope I do. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to just, I think. By the skin of my teeth. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Alrighty. Trailer. Spin around, get on the next row. Way. Speed our way over here. So that's another just shy of 10,000 litres of grain. I wish it was tons in the game. Like, how much is 10,000 litres? I never understood that. Okay, into this. Oh yeah, actually, as that's unloading, I do have a. I don't know why I did that. I do have a new mod in that I've found on my travels, and it's under here now. I'm gonna see and talk to Nathan to see how easy it will be to do this, but it is a chemical trailer. Now it's basically the milk tanker, this. but the person who made this, which I can't remember the name, has turned it into 10,000 litres, and you can put in chemical. So herbicide, fertilizer, or fertilizer and herbicide. Herbicide? Yeah. But you can't change the colour. You can go chrome, you can go stainless, you can go black. Now it'd be cool if they had those options alongside other colours. So I don't know, because I want it different from the milk tanks. Obviously, other than having it black, which I could do. There's no other warning to say, okay, blue is herbicide or water sort of thing. So on and so forth. You guys get my drift on that one. Now, with Nathan's help, I was able to change the gator to make it a different colour. But the reason that I'm not going to be able to use it, and again, as some guys I'm going to need to have a word with him about, see if he knows. The changes that I did to the gator to make it colour changeable made the suspension super soft. Super soft. I couldn't believe it. Bear in mind, it was literally just colour changes. I have no idea. So obviously, just simply putting the colour thing in does affect the mods. Somehow. Maybe it's the audio that you put it in. I have no idea. So I'm going to need to take a look-see at that at some point. Possibly do it for the chemical tankers. The reason I want to go down that route is just like in real life. Let's face it, you would have a whole batch or a tanker where I grew up, the farm down there. Granted, it wasn't actually a farm on the site. His farm was quite some distance away. He had a tanker down there. It was an old rusty sort of iron oxide coloured thing. It was, I know, I was always fascinated about it as a kid. And that had, or housed their fertilizer stuff to spray. I don't know what they ran in there, what was it? But they used it as a nursing tank, basically. They would go and, I guess, fill that up. When they were spraying, they would just suck it out of there. And the same sort of situation I want to have. I still would need to buy the pallets, but when we're out of the certain chemical or whatever, we would run down to the store with that tanker and buy it and bring it back. And that's what I want to do on both maps. It's just a case of, well, what colours do we pick? I don't want chrome. I just think. I was always under the impression with the game, chrome was actually going to be chrome and it would reflect the surroundings around it, like proper chrome, like the mirrors, for example. Obviously, for optimization, they can't do that. I get that, because having a full-on reflective, especially a huge chrome item like that, would be immense. It still works off of the cube map. And yes, the cube map is per map, so it does look like it's, yeah, it's, say, for example, down by the silo, which I think is where the cube maps are based. But it just doesn't look good. So you could go with black or stainless. And stainless seems the obvious choice for that. Maybe for the milk stuff I would go with the big old sort of chrome look. No, anything to reflect the sun, really. You wouldn't want black, that's for sure. Even for water, you wouldn't want the black. It would heat up and it would just get nasty in there. So that's my thought. Again, put you guys forward to that one. The dude who made it was the same dude who made the silos, so basically it can hold all the lime, solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, the herbicide and all that good stuff. It's actually a pretty neat system, but I wouldn't want that. I thought about it, and then I saw that trailer, because I was actually going to look at making that trailer a mod myself and doing what he did myself. It's fairly easy to do. Just need to find out what they call it in the game files, or the i3Ds more importantly, for Advanced Editor, and you're away with the races on that. But it saves me doing it. So definitely going to put those on the map at some point. And fill them up. It's going to be pretty pricey. Pretty pricey indeed. So we've got 2 more rows of this and then we are done. I've had a few people ask what's the next upgrade or next thing you're going to do on the map. It's probably going to be bigger fields, to tell you the truth, and then upgrade to bigger combine. Or, well, we'll probably keep this combine, but have another combine. And, well, I'm not going to beat around the bush. You guys probably know the combine I'll end up going with. It'll be the John Deere. But for the small fields, I'd rather keep this as well. And this field, although I'm usually against it, I'm thinking about ploughing it into that field, so it's a one. And then instead of going up and down like this, we'll be going across. Especially for cotton and stuff like that. The cotton side of things is great, but I feel the yield is, well, not the yield necessarily, but if you're doing a small field, it's just pointless doing cotton. I feel that size combined with this would probably be pretty nice. But when I do plough it, I will try and do it precise, where it's literally just taking out that middle section and nothing more. I hate when I see fields where people ploughing up all the way to the roadside. I just don't like it one bit. And there's a train going by. So once we've got this up, we will take a run down to the house, fast forward some time. Actually, no, what we'll do is we'll probably bring up the baler on the JCB there, and we'll bring up a bale of hay. For the horse, so I don't know what way we're gonna go. I was just gonna go literally down that road, across the tracks. Actually, I can't. Oh wow, it's way over there. I thought we would. Well, it was a lot closer. Yeah, I forgot the river's there. Yeah, I can't quite do that. It's way up. Yeah, so I'll just take a run down with the bale on the front and hope that it doesn't fall off on the way. Let's farm some after all, probably will. I did that. I hate doing that. Probably got enough grain to sow, honestly. How much grain do we have in the silos? 10,000 of that. Gonna be, well, probably a full trade is almost 25 of that. Sunflowers. 34,000 of corn, and corn is actually up at the restaurant. There you go. It's not too bad. Thinking about doing potatoes at some point. Eggs are just phenomenal pricing. That's ridiculous. But that's like per 1,000 litres, so you need a crap ton of eggs to be able to do anything really. Alright, we'll just... Oh, that trailer was full. 21,000 litres, dang. Rotate this back down to the yard then. How long of the video got we got left? Quite a few. So I'll just leave all of that in the tank. It's not gonna harm it. Bring this old girl down. So yeah, I kind of went off on a tangent earlier, and I forgot to carry on the conversation about people saying, what's the next purchase on the map? Probably some bigger fields. I really kind of want to hold off doing that until ideally I get Big Bud on the map. Same with the combine and stuff like that. And at that point, probably end up just dumping in money to get those machines. I don't think we'll ever have enough to go forward. Money does seem, I don't know if it's just me, but money does seem harder to get on these maps. Definitely have to spend a lot of hours on them to get anywhere, even with the machinery that we got. And I'm not rinsing through money. That's the crazy thing. And we've got the cows, we've got a horse, which is damn near 20 grand right there to sell. We've got the chickens, but the chickens are bugged. Every once in a while it'll come up saying, please clear the area, even though there's nothing there. I just managed to get a carton of eggs out of them. How full that is, I don't know. You can't tell, which is irritating. So you gotta wonder how bugged are the animals. This is why that I was tempted not to do them until I if I had any patches for them, just in case. The cows, hopefully they're pretty solid as they are, because I don't think they've changed too much. Same as far as the pigs go. The sheep, they have kind of changed with the way some of the stuff's fed to them and all of that. I don't know. Alright, shut that down, and we'll jump into our fire strike. We got that thing. That thing supposedly got straw on it. It doesn't. It draws me. I used it already. Bale spike, and there's a baler. I'm telling you, well, one bale may be okay, but I wouldn't mind betting it will end up falling off. I can tell you that much. Just need to be careful and not crash into too much crap, which is hard for me, although I'm not streaming, so it's okay. When I'm streaming, I'm usually crashing into stuff because I'm reading chat, which is kind of more important than seeing where you're going, if you ask me. But we're ready to go. I thought I had a auto stacker, but I guess I just leased that, so we'll have to lease that. I can see me doing that during a live stream. Now, let's say I think Dave's doing multiplayer on Monday, or did multiplayer on Monday, so yesterday should be my multiplayer, although I haven't set anything up as far as the farm goes yet, so I need to get on that myself and set some stuff up, get some crop planted and all that good stuff. I don't know how busy that's been. I've not been... Literally, I set the server up, I got it going again, and I was off of it. And the thing that still bugs me with multiplayer is not the aspect of trolls or people on there or anything like that. It's more of a case of a little latency between steering and inputs and what actually happens on screen is delayed enough where it bugs the absolute crap out of me. Now, that's probably exaggerated because of where the server's based. The server's based in the UK and I'm in Canada, so that's not the best scenario there alone, so... This thing's actually on the go slow because of... the material we've got on the back. We've got the bale up front, and then we've obviously got a bale in the back end. As it's saying there's 7,000 litres back there. No, actually, we've got more than a few bales back there. Probably almost got two. Surely 4,000 litres a bale. Yeah, it would be. Oh no, we've got a full one and partial. Ah, there you go. Logic. Crazy thing. Now hopefully I'll be able to actually get some baling done. Look another time I should be able to. I'll probably fast forward time before doing that, so it's... Oh, should I? I don't know if we're going to get weeds in that field. That's the problem while baling. That would look horrid. So I may just have to take a screenshot while baling in there and go do it and see what happens first. I didn't realise I still have four-wheel steering too. I usually kick that off before I'm driving because you get up to speed and you end up all over the shop. This is struggling. I'm surprised. I gotta remember, we still got a case down here. So what I'm going to try and do as far as the live streams that are all already somewhat ready to go up on the channel, those will still go up on this channel. I think this week onward I'm going to try and push for the second one. Now we're so close to 1,000 subscribers over there. It'd be nice to get that. Pretty sure... Oh, the horse is there. It was over there and then it's teleported there. Interesting. I'm hoping it's going to take it down. If it's anything like the sheep, it should. Yep. Now if we go to that... Yeah, sweet. And that'll help it on the bonus and all of that good stuff too. Oh, the chickens have made another thing there. Sweet! It's actually working now. Can it be? Alrighty, we are off to the races. Cruise control engaged, front wheel steer only. Actually, is there a quicker way up through there? Maybe this way. Am I right? I hate how the map is so transparent at times. No. Yeah. Can't go that way. Actually, just going up through there would have been quicker, wouldn't it? Still trying to figure out this map, apparently. I thought I had a handle on it, but I guess not. Meanwhile, probably a lot of you are kind of laughing at that. So up here and down here. No, oh my god. The next one, you idiot. Wow. Gotta admit, some of these trails are pretty cool. Come on, stop saving. Where is that? Just wanted to make sure. And there's the car and the SUV in the river there. One of the many Easter eggs. Supposedly there is a cave on one of the maps somewhere. I have no idea where it is. I went off to find it one day and I thought it was this map, but couldn't find it. And once we get on here, we are going to be taking a right turn. Almost at left. Oh, as I sneeze. Here we go. And that's the wrong way. Screw it. Sense of direction is completely gone. Left the building. Vamoosed. Right, we're ready. Tailgate's down. Working lights are on. This thing's slowly climbing up the hill with it. It's supposed to be a fast track, not a slow track. Bail on, RPMs are up, header down, and we are bailing. We have made it. Officially made it. Let's go. Although we are going to be pushing our halo. Which I guess really I didn't actually need to go make a... okay, grab it. Hay bale, did I? Although we can throw that in the back of one of the vehicles and just take that down to the cow, or the cows, the other animals. Horse. There you go. We got there in the end. Well, this thing is not happy. Not happy one bit. And this is what I mean. The game has got a lot better than it ever used to, as far as that. It's almost like MR, it really is, but kind of aggressive at times. Which is going to make me think once people have put British maps on there, like this tractor, all day long should cope with this. Now, is it a weight thing? Is it a weight thing as far as the front loader? Now, I've got no scripts or anything running in the game, so it shouldn't be that. The only other new mod that I've enabled is the tanker there, which again shouldn't have anything to do with it, I would hope. Maybe this tractor just hasn't got enough guts, which is honestly more than likely the issue. So we'll do it with the first headland at least. Yeah, it's actually surprising, as this does carry on going along now. How much horse does this have? Oh yeah, you're locked in at 135, and we need... We're getting to the end of the row. I'll enter together there and see what the baler needs. I think the baler... Yeah, it could be close. 235. I think the baler needs 170. If memory serves correctly. See, on the flat, it's fine. It's on the hill, which is why I think it's that. Because even mowing and baling, it was fine, this tractor. So if that's the case, the only other bigger tractor that I've got would actually be the case. Which we'll jump out and put on the GS. That's that. Hopefully we'll be able to brighten that up a little bit with Photoshop. Well, bam. So yeah, the baler, actually I'll look it up because some of you may be interested, needs 140. I should have enough, maybe going up the hills then, yeah. Maybe that is the issue. So I'm going to bid you guys farewell. I hope you have enjoyed. We will be back tomorrow on Falsburn. And I am making a habit of making these videos long, because yesterday's video was quite long too. Son of a... Until next time, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you later. See ya.